a lot of people who listen to this, but in general, in the United States, practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which has a lot of similarities to Judo, as obviously its origins in Judo. How would you compare the two arts from the perspective of people just interested about both arts? Do you recommend people who do Jiu-Jitsu get into Judo? How can it enrich their Jiu-Jitsu? How do you compare the two arts, the actual practice of it, and why it might be useful to you?
I mean, I think that Judo is a hard sport for adults to do. It just is, especially people that haven't fallen in a long time, aren't very athletic, I think about my own experience, right? Other than Judo, when did I ever do like a forward somersault? Right. Maybe when I was in grade school, right? That's the last time I've left my feet was in grade school. Most people haven't got off of a chair or a couch. They spend 8 to 10 hours a day either working behind a computer or sitting on their couch watching TV, right? And they're not that athletic. Mm-hmm. And they haven't done anything athletic at least probably since high school.
Yeah.
Right? That's their last athletic endeavor, most of them. So you're talking about as an adult that's 35 or 40 wanting to start a sport. Judo's a really hard sport to start, especially in today's dojos that don't have a recreational adult program. Mm-hmm. When it's one size fits all, it's hard. So for those people, jiu-jitsu makes a heck of a lot of sense. Good self-defense. It's cerebral, where you got to use your brain. You're a smaller person. You have to use technique. It teaches all the same things as Judo, but it's a safe way to do it. Mm-hmm. And because of the validation it has with the UFC and MMA today, right? Everybody knows jiu-jitsu. So now they can be part of mainstream society and talk intelligently about what they see on television or what's going on ESPN today, right? They have some knowledge. So they have an identity. Mm-hmm. And also there's a good culture in jiu-jitsu where it's becoming a family. The dojo is the family place. You go to feel good. You go to see your friends. You go to get fit and you have a good time, right? Mm-hmm. So it makes a lot of sense why it's growing. Judo, on the other hand, I think is a better sport for children to do. It's more, I would say, fun and interactive. It's a little easier to teach the kids how to do the throwing skills, and for safety and things like that. Their body can handle more than the adults can. They're less likely to get injured. Mm-hmm. It makes them better athletes because it's a lot more three-dimensional, in my opinion. So I think there's a good fit between Judo can thrive from kids till, high school, college. Jiu-jitsu thrives from that 18-year-old up. Right now, that's kind of where it is.
So as a dojo, you have to kind of focus on the teens and the college, like early 20s, that kind of.
Or you need to have, if you're going to be a successful Judo dojo, you have to have that recreational, fundamental adult program in your school where people actually come to Judo, learn the moves, but aren't pushed into randori training and pushed into things where they're uncomfortable and they can't control the situation because there's too many unknowns.